gallbladder. Now, we'll go to the same reflexes as the liver. You'll see here that they're 5, 6 on the right. Gallbladder and liver share the same neurolymphatics there. And then there's also the neurovasculars. You have them right behind the knee. And there's also the anterior fontanelle. And the meridian is the squiggliest of all. It starts, we'll go through that, but I just mentioned it starts right like basically where your sideburns would be, just really outside the eye. It's right outside the eye. It goes down to the sideburns, and it makes 3 loops on the head, going further back each time, and then it goes over right next to the gallbladder 20 is a great point. We're going to talk about that. And goes down and goes to the floating rib right about here, or the rib cartilage in front, and then it goes back to the floating rib here, and then down on the side of the legs to the 4th toe. So as long as you're within 2 inches, you don't have to be exact on this, but that is a great one for that. So we're starting with, again, 5, 6 on the right. And while you're doing that, you can touch the anterior fontanelle. Oh, and find a little, now here's another tip. When you go further out on the right side and it's tender, that also relates to the thymus gland, and it really helps to boost your immune system. Thymus and spleen meridians are 2 key factors for immunity, and those are ones you could do for 2 minutes. So again, look for tender spots there, folks. And if you got it, I found one. Breathe and relax, okay? Okay, now we'll do the vasculars behind the knee. So you're going to take 3 fingers and you're going to reach behind the knee here, and you're going to touch those points. And then once we get down there, we'll get to the, we'll do the meridians. Okay, so you're just touching lightly behind the knee. Now I had one student, she said she had $4,000 worth of work to try and get rid of her knee pain with MRIs and all kinds of therapies. And then we did the techniques I'm sharing with you right now to balance the muscle that's called the popliteus, which we happen to be touching, and it totally cleared up her pain. In 4 minutes, she did what $4,000 worth of medical work did do. Okay, now there's times for MRIs. I don't want to say don't do medical exams and medical work. I do blood work. I'm getting my annual physical this week. You know, I've had other exams, and I get a lot of like the GI map and MRT. There's a lot of tests that gives you a full picture. So those are great to do too. But this is first aid, you know. So with this, you often clear up things. And if they don't clear up, then definitely get, you know, further examinations. Okay, so right off the eye, lateral the eye, you got gallbladder 1. It comes down and then it goes up and makes a ball around the head or the temple, okay? Then it goes back to the base, and then it comes up to around the bumps, lots of B's here, and then it goes back again over the shoulder, and then comes down to the front of the ribs. This happens to be, for you that done the energy course, this is gallbladder alarm point. Then it goes back to the 11th rib, and then goes around the hip bone, down the side like the IT band. By the way, this is a great point for headaches too, right here, where your fingers end up, and you can rub there. That's, I think it's gallbladder 32. And then you go all the way down the outside of the shin to the lateral aspect of the 4th toenail. That's going to be gallbladder meridian. Now, one other point that's great for headaches is gallbladder 20. That is right here, basically where the neurolymphatic is for the brain. And I've seen people with headaches find that really dispels them. I teach that in the Tony Robbins program, all these headache points. Some of you might have been at that program because I've met many of you that have gone on to be students with me at the Life Mastery program, which is a lovely, wonderful program.